Good afternoon students, welcome back to the class. In this class we shall start to discuss the another new concept, that is transmission medium. So this transmission medium which is classified into two types, one is guided medium and another one is unguided medium. Again this guided medium again divided into three types, that is one is twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, optical fiber. And here this unguided media which is again divided into three types, that is one is radio waves, microwaves and infrared waves. And here this twisted pair cable which is again divided into two types, one is shielded twisted pair cable, that is STP, and another one is unshielded twisted pair cable, that is UTP. So now let me discuss what is a transmission medium. So here this transmission medium which is define a path. This transmission medium it define a path, which is a path. For the why we have to defining this path means to transmit the data from sender to receiver. So this is a sender devices, this is a receiver devices. So this transmission medium is a path to transmits the data from sender to receiver. So this transmission medium is define a path to transforms the data from sender to receiver. So this transmission medium, as I told you here, this transmission medium which is divided into two types, one is guided medium and unguided medium. So here the guided medium means which is also called as wire medium. This guided medium is also called as wire medium, which is comprises the wire. Through that wire data can be transmitted. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ guided media ನ ನಾವು wire media ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ wire ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, data transmission will be takes place. And this guided media again divided into three types, that is twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and optical fiber. So here the most widely using guided media is a twisted pair cable. So the most widely using guided media is twisted pair cable. This twisted pair cable which is consisting of two identical wires are wrapped together in a double helix. ಈ ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಕೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೈರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, which is twisted and wrapped together in a double helix. So this twisted pair cable which is again divided into two types, one is a shielded twisted pair, another one is unshielded twisted pair. The shielded twisted pair is called as STP and unshielded twisted pair is called UTP. Here the name suggested this shielded twisted pair cable, two same wires ಅಂದ್ರೆ two identical wires are shielded. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ವೈರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಶೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ that shielded which is protecting that wire from the external interference. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗಳಿಂದ ತನ್ನ ವೈರ್ ನ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ shielded twisted pair ತನಗೆ ತಾನು ಆ ವೈರ್ಸ್ ನ ಶೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. So maximum these shielded twisted pair are used in the telephone line. shielded piston pair are used in telephone line. So the second one is unshielded piston pair. As this name suggested, it is not shielded by anything. In this unshielded piston pair are widely used to transmit the electronic signals. Andre which is used to variety of electronic transmission. Electronic signals na transmit ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ unshielded piston pair na use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Which is widely used for the variety of electronic transmission. Electronic transmission. Electronic transmission. So it is widely used in telephone application. Telephone application. So this twisted pair cable is widely used guided medium. This twisted pair cable, which is again divided into two types. One is shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. These shielded twisted pairs are which is shielding itself to protecting from the external interference. So which is maximum which is used in a telephone lines, and unshielded twisted pair which is not shielding from the anything and which is widely used for the electronic transmission. So example is telephone application. So the second guided medium, that is coaxial cable. The second one is coaxial cable. This coaxial cable, it has a outer plastic covering. This coaxial cable, it has outer plastic covering. Outer plastic covering which is contains the two conductor, that each conductors having a separated insulated for the protection. So this coaxial cable, it contains two conductor, each having separated insulated for the protection. And this coaxial cable, which is it contains the two conductor, each having a separated insulated for the protection, and these coaxial cables are transmits the data in a two mode. ಈ coaxial cable data na ಎರಡು mode ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ transfer ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. That is, one is it transmits the data. It transmits the data between two modes. One is, that is baseband mode, baseband and broadband mode. So these coaxial cables are widely used in a cable TV, which is used in cable TV. So our TV cable ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು coaxial cable ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. This coaxial cable which has a outer plastic covering and it contains the two conductor, that each conductor having a two insulated for the protection. ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ insulated ನ ಆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, insulated ಇಂದ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. And these coaxial cables which is transmits the data between the two mode, ಎರಡು ಮೋಡ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ data na transfer ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. The two modes are called baseband mode and broadband mode. So in our cable TV cable alli widely using this coaxial cable. So the third types of guided media is optical fiber. Third one is optical fiber. Optical fiber. These optical fiber, it contains the thin glass material. It contains thin glass material. Glass material which is used to transmit the lights from the source to detector at the another end. This optical fiber which is used to transmit the light from source to detector at the another end. And these optical fibers are widely used to transmit the large number of data. Transmits large number of data. So this optical fibers which is contains the thin glass material, this widely used to transmit the light from the source to detector at the another end. Andre light na source ಇಂದ destination another end ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತ destination ಗೆ light ನ transmit ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಈ optical fibers ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And this widely used to transmit the large number of data. ಯಾವಾಗ ವೈಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡೇಟಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So this is about the guided medium. So the next one is second type is unguided medium. As the name suggested, unguided medium which is refers no physical wire. This unguided medium which is refer no wire medium. It refers no wire medium. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೇಟಾನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ವೈರ್ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. And here there is no physical medium is required for transmitting the electrical signal. In the guided media ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು electrical signals ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ electrical signals ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ this electrical signals are broadcast through a hair. ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ hair ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸೆಂಡರ್ ಇಂದ ರಿಸೀವರ್ ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this unguided media which is referred as no wired media, and here there is no required the physical medium for transmitting electromagnetic signals. Here the signals are broadcast through hair. Broadcast through the hair. So this unguided media which is refers to no wired media in this, and here there is no required of the physical medium for transmitting the electromagnetic signals, because here these signals are broadcast through the hair. Again these unguided media are divided into three types, that is one is radio wave, another one is microwave, and the third one is infrared waves. Here the first one is radio wave. Radio wave means the transmission will take place through the radio frequency. That transmission is called as radio wave transmission. The transmission takes place through the radio frequency. Transmission takes place through the radio frequency. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಗೆ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ವೇವ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. This radio wave transmission, in this radio wave transmission, transmitter and receivers are using the antennas to capture the radio signal. Here the transmitter and receiver uses the antennas to radiate and capture the signals. So here in the radio wave transmission means the transmission will take place through the radio frequency. That transmission method is called as radio wave transmission. In this radio wave transmission, the transmitter and the receiver they are uses the antennas to radiate and capture the signal. Transmitter ಮತ್ತು receiver antennas ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ antennas ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು signals ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ capture ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. So this is about the radio wave transmission. The second one is microwave transmission. The second one is microwave transmission. In this microwave transmission, this radio wave can be classified by the frequency and also wavelength. This radio wave medium which is classified by the frequency and the wavelength. When that frequency is higher, the frequency range which is higher than the 3 gigahertz, then that wave is called as microwave. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ರೇಂಜು ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ 3 ಗಿಗಾಹರ್ಟ್ಜ್ ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋವೇವ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. These microwave transmissions are widely used in the mobile communication and also TV distribution. This microwave transmission means radio waves are classified by frequency and wavelength. When the frequency is higher than 3 gigahertz, that wave is called microwave. So these microwaves are widely used for mobile communication and also TV distributor. So these radio waves are classified by the frequency and wavelength. When this frequency range is higher than the 3 gigahertz, that wave is called as microwaves. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಮೈಕ್ರೋವೇವ್ಸ್ ನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So the third one and the last type of unguided media is infrared media. The last one is infrared wave transmission. This infrared wave transmission, which is the type of transmission media, here this infrared which is using the infrared light to transmit the data from sender to receiver. Here it uses infrared light to transmit the data or sends the data from sender. This infrared wave which uses the infrared light to transmits the data from the sender to receiver. And this infrared wave medium which is used in a shorter and slower communication alli use agutte. This infrared enagutte slower communication process alli use agutte, such as terminals or a computer, which is used in communication. Lower speed communication such as terminals. Terminals or computer. So as I told in the past class, this terminals means the devices with the keyboard or a monitor. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So these infrared waves which is used in a lower speed communication process such as terminals or computers. So this is about the net transmission media and the type and functions of this transmission media. So the next concept is switching techniques. The next concept is switching technique. Switching techniques. So here the switching technique means the communications will achieve by the transmitting the data from sender to receiver across the network of the intermediate mode. When that intermediate mode which is provides the switching facilities, that is transferred from one node to another node until it reaches its destination. And the switching mode antandre here the switching mode the communication ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದ್ರೆ communication will achieve by the transmitting from data from sender to receiver. Sender ಇಂದ receiver ಗೆ ಡೇಟಾನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪಾತ್ ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಮೋಡ್. ಆ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ which is moves from one devices to another devices until the data or any informations are reaches to correct destination. So there are three types of switching techniques are there. One is circuit switching, another one is message switching, and the third one is packet switching. Packet switching. So in this circuit switching, which is having a dedicated physical path between the sender and receiver station. This circuit switching, this is a sender and this is a receiver devices. These circuit switching have a dedicated physical path between the sender station and receiver station, and which is also used for the continuous transmission because which is established the continuous transmission path, so which is well suitable for the continuous transmission. This circuit switching will establishing or this circuit switching which is defined, which is having circuit switching which is having dedicated physical path, between sender and receiver station. Which is widely used in networking, telephone network. This circuit switching which is having a dedicated physical path between sender station and receiver station, so it is widely used in a telephone network. The second one is message switching. In this message switching there is no physical medium, andre here no physical path or a medium. Rather than the sending data will be stored in a first switching office. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೇಟಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಪಾತ್ ಏನು ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೇಟಾನ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ರೂಟರ್, ಒಂದು ರೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಡೇಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅ later. So our computer network uses this uses this technique that is called stored and forward. Stored and forward mechanism. Stored and forward mechanism. In this message switching, there is no need of the physical media to transmission, and here sending data, it will be stored in a first switching office. Sending data stored in first switching office. First switching office, that is called router. Then it forward later. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೇಟಾನ ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ರೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲೇಟರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅವರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್, ದಿಸ್ process is called stored and forward mechanism. So this is about the message switching. The third one is packet switching. The third one is packet switching. In this packet switching, the data transmission will take place in the basis of packet, not a message base. Here the data transmission takes place in packet base, not a message base. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಡೇಟಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟು ಅ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್. ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಹೆಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಹೆಡರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ splits into packets. ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. These packets have packets header. This packet having the header. This packet header contains the source and destination address to control the information. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಬೇಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಅ messages base. Here the messages are splitting into a packet. These packet having a header. That header will contain the sources and destination address of the devices. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ ನ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಹೆಡರ್ ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. So this is about the switching techniques. Switching technique, there are the three types. One is of circuit switching, message switching and packet switching. In the circuit switching, which is having a dedicated path to sending the data or information from sender station to receiver station, and here in the message switching, send ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿ physical medium ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೂಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ presently our networking systems will using this message technique. That mechanism is called as stored and forward mechanism. ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಈ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ನ our networking systems are presently using. The third one is packet switching. In this packet switching, the transmission takes place in a packet base, and that messages will splitting into packets. That packets containing packets having a header. That header will contains the sources and destination address of that devices to controls the information. So this is about the switching technique. Okay, I will stop here. From the next topic, we'll continue the next class. Thank you all.